Poor lady helps an old woman unaware she is the mother of a billionaire CEOm. She bent down to tie the stranger's broken sandal with her bare hands. Then gave her food she hadn't tasted all day. No cameras. No help. No thanks. But she smiled, not knowing the woman was somebody's mother, somebody powerful. Ngozi's scarf smelled of roasted yam smoke and dust. She moved stall to stall barefoot, tired, but polite. She smiled at everyone, but inside, she was saving for her brother's school fees, even if it meant skipping dinner for weeks. The old woman staggered beside the gutter. No one stopped. Ngozi did. She helped her sit, poured sachet water into her cupped hand, and gave her the last akara from her tray. The old woman asked nothing, but she watched, deeply, quietly. From inside a tinted black Prado, Obinna watched the whole scene unfold. That was his mother, the woman Ngozi helped, without knowing her name, her wealth, her worth. Obinna didn't speak, but something in him shifted. It had been years since he smiled like that. Back in her room, Ngozi counted her coins again. Still not enough. Still no dinner. But that woman's wrinkled thank you stayed in her mind. Why had it felt different? 2 days later, a man delivered a letter. Stamped, sealed, job interview, receptionist, address, Obicorp Towers. Ngozi stared at it for minutes. Heart racing. She hadn't even applied. Was this a joke? Or destiny? Obicorp's floors glowed. The receptionist smiled. Ngozi's sandals squeaked awkwardly on marble. Then Obinna entered, tall, confident. He simply said, "Mama said you're real." She nodded slowly, blinking at the chandeliers like they might fall. Adiz, the senior HR, noticed everything, especially how Obinna looked at the village girl. She smiled, but it didn't reach her eyes. She would wait. Jealousy is a slow poison, but always finds its cup. Documents disappeared. Fingers pointed. Ngozi stood frozen, accused of leaking files. Obinna remained silent, until his mother entered, walking stick, sharp eyes. "Enough," she said. "She saved me. She doesn't steal." The room fell quiet. Camera footage proved Adiz's setup. Ngozi didn't cry. Obinna stood beside her quiet. His apology wasn't in words, it was in his eyes. And in the new contract she signed that evening, Ngozi opened a small scholarship fund for girls like her. Obinna watched her speak at the launch. Beside him, his mother held his hand. "I chose well," she whispered. He smiled back. "The hand you helped today might hold your future tomorrow. Be kind. Always. It costs nothing but changes everything." Like, share, reflect. Would you have helped the old woman?